Hello everyone, my name is Radley and welcome into my very first pixel art video. A few days ago, I decided I wanted to learn how to make pixel art and I just started dabbling in it and making a few pictures here and there, but I wasn't confident. So I decided that I wanted to buy a course and learn how to make pixel art from the very beginning, the basic fundamentals. So I bought a course from Game Dev TV and I will be following along with their videos and showing you what I have learned every day that I watch along with the videos. So here is day one. For the very first tutorial, we are taught how to make a very basic stickman and how to make it jump up and down. We are then taught how to manipulate the legs to make it look like the figure is running. After that basic tutorial, we are told to go off and make our own. So I decided to start with this purple ball that I had bounce up and down. Originally, we were told to only make it 4 frames, but I found the 4 frames to not look right, so I decided to add a few more frames, and I thought it looked better. When they told us to go off and do our own thing, they had shown a picture of a pinwheel, and I thought it looked very cool and interesting to try to replicate, so I wanted to go ahead and do that. I tried spinning it with the move tool and it did not go well, so then I realized I would have to probably go frame by frame and rotate it and manipulate it. I was fortunate enough to only have to manipulate 2 frames, which is a lot easier than having to manipulate 4 frames, so I had to do some finagling to get those 2 frames to move where I wanted them, which is fine, whatever, I got it, and I loved the end result. I thought this was awesome for only an 8x8 pixel frame, so to be able to create something with this much extra depth to it in such a small frame was a really cool thing for me. The next project I wanted to work on was eyes, and I was a little upset that I couldn't get them to both be, in the middle of the square, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I wanted the eyes to look back and forth. I did not like the way this looked at all. Because I didn't like the way it looked, I decided, why don't I just draw a whole person? And that's exactly what I did, and I was surprised I was able to make this person in an 8x8. And I was able to move the eyes, but I didn't think it looked right. So I thought, what if I also made the mouth move with the eyes, which ended up looking a whole lot better. And instead of just the eyes moving, it actually made the person look like they were shaking their head no. This time I wanted to make cat ears, and as I was making the cat ears, I quickly realized they didn't look like cat ears, but eyes. Yet again, apparently eyes are my thing, so I just went and flowed with that. And I liked the eyes going up, but I thought it needed more, so I decided to add in the person's skin tone. Also added some eyebrows to make the eyes pop a little bit and look like eyes and not just weird bouncing balls. And then I realized that the pink color also didn't make it look like eyes, so I was like, hey, I'll throw in some blue, and that worked. But it needed more frames still because it just looked like floating eyes, so I did slow it down and I added in the white pupils and made them go back and forth, which I liked so much more. For my last and final project, I wanted to go in depth as much as I possibly could in an 8x8 frame, so I decided to go with a cloud and have the sun pop out from behind the cloud, which was not an easy task in this small of a project, but I made it work and I got the sun to pop out. But then I wanted to add in rays, and I wanted to have the sun rays kind of move. So not only will the sun pop out, but the rays will move as well. And the fact that I was able to make this happen really made me happy because, like I said, working in an 8x8 frame is not easy. But yeah, looking back at my progress, I am so happy with myself today. I went from a simple stick figure to a cloud looking like this, and I can't wait to learn more.